What's going on, guys? Fun with Knives back again, and it's new knife day. This one was actually a gift from a buddy of mine. Just got it a few minutes ago and wanted to get it on camera as soon as I could. This is the Kershaw Bareknuckle. It's model number 7777. It's one that I've always wanted, somehow never pulled the trigger on. And it's very similar to one of my favorite Kershaws of all time, the Kershaw Knockout, both in materials and in just in appearance overall. So I'll give you guys a quick rundown on the specs, and then I'll get this in my pocket and give you a review in the coming weeks after I got some use on it. So overall length on this guy, 8.2 inches. Blade length is 3.5 inches with a blade thickness of 0.12 inches. So should be decently slicey. I believe this is a saber grind, so mostly flat grind up until that flat of the blade there. Variation on a drop point. This is kind of an interesting blade shape. I think it's going to be awesome in use. This tip seems kind of come back this way just a hair, so that might be interesting when it's time to sharpen, but I'll let you guys know that when I get this nice and dull and have to hone that edge back again. This is a USA made Kershaw, just like the Knockout and a couple other models. It has anodized aluminum handle scales here. Anodized kind of that battleship gray color, which is definitely one of my favorites. You guys know I love my aluminum handled knives. Has the sub frame lock, which I'm also a huge fan of. Lockup on this is very secure. Granted, it's brand new. We'll see how that holds after some use, but doesn't seem to be over traveling or anything there. It has a KVT ball bearing pivot, which is quite a deviation for Kershaw. Even most of their USA made ones, other than the launch series of autos, are some variation of speed safe with assist. This is a manual knife. To be honest, the action is nice and snappy out, but it does need a little bit of oil. It's a little dry going back in. Centering is just slightly over tightened. I might back that down a little bit. The centering is good. Obviously no blade rubbing inside of that handle there. You'll have a mini reversible deep carry pocket clip to the other side if you want. And again, this is going to share a lot of characteristics with knives like the Knockout, the Natrix, and of course the ZTO 777, which I think this is within the same family or loosely based on. So I'm super excited to get this knife in the pocket. It's kind of a larger size folder, but one I like, made with some of my favorite materials. Sandvik 14 C28N steel has served me well in the past. It is kind of on the budget end of steels, but it's a very workable one that I think is pretty decent in all categories before we start getting into some very high price points. So look forward to a review coming on this guy. That's the Kershaw Bareknuckle.